Assalamu alaikum, and here Miss Inna Arshad welcome all of you in SJS distance learning program.
So let's start exercise 4C, question number 3. It is just similar to the question number 1 of same exercise which we did in the previous lecture, that is the 22nd lecture. Just look at the question number 1 which we did in the previous lecture, that is we have given the variables along the coefficient as a fraction. Okay, and what we did, we just add up the like terms and we solve these questions. Okay, so these questions are just similar to this one, but the difference is that here you have given in numerator just only the one value, like here 2, 1, like 3, but here what we have given, we don't only have given the single value, but sometimes we have more than one term in the numerator value, like h plus 1. We have two values here, okay, in the numerator value. So this is the only difference, but the method will remain the same. So let's start the solution. Now 2h upon 7 plus h plus 1 upon 5. What we have in the denominator are different. So in order to add them, we have to take the LCM. Now both numbers are which number? Yes, 7 and 5. They are the odd numbers, but they are also the prime numbers. And I'm just giving you the tip that whenever we have a prime numbers in the denominator, so we just can take the LCM by multiplying them, because if I'll take it, so it will remain like 7 5s are 35. So LCM will be 7 multiplied by 5, it will be 35. So if I'll take the LCM like 7 and 5, so I'll get the same answer, because both numbers are the prime number. So just remember, in case of prime numbers, you can just directly multiply and get the LCM. Okay? So the LCM will be what? LCM is equals to 35 here. Now what we have to do? We have to make the denominator same. We have to make it 35. So what we have to do here? We have to multiply the 7 with, how we can get the 35? When we multiply with the 5. Once we multiply the denominator, we multiply with the same number with the numerator here. So what will be the answer here? 7 5s are 35 and 5 2s are 10. So it will be 10h. Don't forget to write the h. Now here plus sign. Now what we have here? 5. Okay, we have to make it 35. So we will multiply it with the 7. So once we multiply the denominator, we multiply with the whole numerator this time. Here we have only one value. Okay, now here we have two values, h plus 1. So we will multiply this whole with the 7, that the same number we multiplied in the denominator. So we can write it like that, plus, now for your convenience you can write it like 7 into h plus 1. Done. So in next step you can multiply it. Okay, and if you want to write it directly, you can write it. So it will be 10h. Now here plus 7 multiplied by h, it will be 7h. Now plus again plus, we got this plus sign here. Now 7 ones are 7. Now here 35. Is it done? Now what we have to do in the next step, we have to add the like terms. Which are the like terms here? Yes, the variable h, same variable, same coefficient. Okay, same variable and not same coefficient, same index, same powers. Okay, same exponent. So we can add them. 10 plus 7, it will be 17h, plus there is no any other constant, so it will remain as it is, plus 7 upon 35. So that is the answer for your this question. Okay, so there is no change in the method. We follow the same method. First we have to take out the LCM and then we add up the like terms. Okay, so let's do some other part from the same question. Now part E, what we have given, 4x plus 1 upon 5 plus 3x minus 1 upon 2. Now what is the difference between the previous question and this one? Here in both terms, in numerator value we have given the expression, that is 4x plus 1, like 3x minus 1. But here we have given in one numerator value, but the other one is simple one, that is the single value, that is 2h. Okay, but it will not make any change. We will do the same in same method we will do the solution. Okay, so here first we have to find out the LCM for the denominators, because the denominators are not same. So 5 and 2, again they are the prime numbers, so we just multiply them. So what we will get, 5 2s are 10. So the LCM will be what? LCM will be 10, and you can check it out by taking the LCM like this. Okay, so you will get the same answer, 10. Now here we have to make it 10. Okay, so it 5 multiplied by what? 5 multiplied by 2. So once we multiply here, so we also multiply with the numerator. So it will be what? You can write it 2 5s are 10, and you, for your convenience, that there will be lesser chances for mistake. So write it within the bracket, don't multiply with the directly. ठीक है, if you find convenient or easier for you, you can multiply directly and write the answer like 2 4s are 8x and 2 1s are 2. ठीक है, that will also correct. Now plus here we have 2, so 2 multiplied by 5, it will be 10. So it means that here we also have to multiply 5 with this whole. ठीक है, so we will write it 5 multiplied by 3x minus 1. Done. Now in next step we can write we can multiply this. So 2 4s are 8x plus 2 1s are 2 plus, now plus plus, so plus 5 3s are 15x. Now here plus minus minus. ठीक है, plus multiply minus, it will be minus. So 5 1s are 5 and upon 10. Done. Now we have to add the like terms. Now which are the like terms? Yes, x and x. These are the like terms, same variables, same index, same power. ठीक है, so 8 plus 15. Yes, plus plus plus. So 8 plus 15, it will be equals to what? It will be equals to 23x. And now we have two constants here, 5 and 2. Now plus and minus, it will be minus, so 5 minus 2, it will be 3. And the sign of which number will come along the answer? Yes, the greater number, that is the minus 1. So it will be minus 3 upon 10. The denominator remains as it is, and that will be the answer for your this part. Done. Now let's solve the part F. ठीक है, now here same again, just similar to the part E, 3y minus 1 upon 4 minus, now here we have plus sign. The difference is that we have a minus sign here. 2y minus 3 upon 6. Now first step will be what? First we have to make the denominator same by taking the LCM. Now here 4 and 6, these numbers are not the prime numbers. ठीक है, again I am telling these are not the prime numbers. So here you have to take the LCM. So we will take the LCM of 4 and 6. Yes, it will be 12. So let's check, is it 12 or not? So 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are. Now next 2 1s are and 3. So 3 1s are. So what will be the LCM? 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So 12 will be the LCM. So here let's write the LCM 12. Now we have to make it 12. So how we will make it? When we multiply with the 3. So once we multiply here 3, so we have to multiply this whole with the 3, isn't it? So we will write it here. You can directly write it like 3 3s are 9y minus 3 1s are 3. So beta this is also correct. Okay, but because we have the minus sign, sometimes plus minus you will make the mistake. So that's why I preferred you to first write within the bracket like this. Okay, so here minus, now 6. So it will how we can make it 12? So 6 multiplied by 12. So once we multiply the denominator, same number will multiply in the numerator. So here minus, now I am writing it 2 multiplied by 2y minus 3, because if you directly write it here, so better here we have minus, so it will be minus, then minus minus plus, then you will write it. So maybe you forgot to write this, change the sign, so that's why I preferred you to write like this. Okay, now in next step 9y minus 3, now here minus plus minus, 2 2s are 4y and minus minus plus 2 3s are 6. Okay, because outside the bracket we have minus, so the sign within the bracket will be inverse, will be changed. देखिए ये plus था, it becomes minus. This is the minus, here we have the minus sign, it becomes the plus sign. ठीक है, because outside the bracket we have minus, because minus is multiplying. Now here we will add the like terms. Now what are the like terms here? Yes, these are the y values. This y and this y, same variable, same power. So 9, and now here minus plus. So plus minus minus, so 9 minus 4, it will be 5y. Now which sign will come along the answer? Yes, sign of a greater number. So it will be 5y. Now here 3 and 6, both are constants. So we can add or subtract them, plus minus minus. So 6 minus 3, it will be 3. Now the sign will come of a greater number, that is 6. Okay, so it will be plus 3. So 5y plus 3 upon 12, that is the answer for this part in this question. Done. Now let's do the question number 2 from exercise 4C. I am taking the part C here. Beta, it is just what we have to do, we have to simplify here. What we have given 2 upon 5. Now here we have given the square bracket. Within the square bracket what we have given 12p minus, now within the square bracket we have given the parenthesis, that is 5 plus 2p. Okay. Now when we have multiple brackets, I told this thing in chapter 2 that first you have to solve which one according to the order. First you will solve the round bracket parenthesis, then you will solve whatever if you have the curly bracket, and then you will solve the square bracket. Now whatever the bracket you have given first, it will be solved in the last. Okay. So here which bracket come first? Square bracket, so we will solve it in the last, or now within the square bracket there we have the parenthesis, so first we will solve the parenthesis, okay, the round bracket. So let's start the solution. What you have to do here, 2 upon 5 you have given the number, the fraction that is multiplying with this whole bracket, so it will remain as it is. First we will solve the round bracket, so 12p remains as it is. Now here we have to omit the parenthesis because we don't have any number which is multiplying with the bracket inside the bracket, but here we have the minus sign, so this minus sign is multiplying here. So when we have the minus sign outside the bracket, the sign within the brackets will be inverse or will be changed. Plus minus multiply, so it will be minus 5. Now here plus minus multiply, plus minus multiply minus, so it will be minus 2p. Now it is done. Now here this bracket has been removed or solved. Now it comes up to the square bracket. So first we will solve the square bracket, that is 12p minus 5 minus 2p. Now what are the like terms within the brackets? Yes, the p is the like term because it has the same variable and same exponent, so we can add them. So plus 12p minus 2p, plus minus minus, so 12 minus 2 it will be 10p, and the sign of a greater number. Done. Now here minus 5. Now look at here, this 2 upon 5 is multiplying with the square bracket, all the terms within this bracket. It is just like, beta, if I write 10p minus 5 multiply by 3, so it means that 3 is multiplying with this one and 3 is also multiplying with the 5, but the difference is that here you have given the number, but here you have given the fraction. So this fraction will multiply, first we will multiply this fraction with the 10p, then we will multiply it with the 5. Okay? So don't get confused because of this fraction, so it will remain as it is. So 2 upon 5 multiply by 10p. Now here minus sign as it is, 2 upon 5 multiply by this 5. Done. Now can we cancel any of the value of the numerator with the denominator? Yes, we can cancel. 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. What left over here, beta? 2 multiply by 2, it will be 4p. Now here 2 ones are 2, so it will be minus 2. So that is the answer for this question. Okay, that is how we simplify. Now beta, there is a new term for you people, that is factorize. Now what is factorize? Now factorization is a process of expressing an algebraic expression into the product of two or more algebraic expression. Okay? Now what is the process of factorization? We just have to express the algebraic expression, the expression which have given, like let's suppose you have given the 6x minus 12. So you have to express this expression into what? Into the product of two or more expressions. Okay? It is just, you can say that the factorization is a reverse of expansion. Expansion is what? Like if you got the question like 2 multiply by x plus 3. So this is the, when you expand it, how you do the expansion, that you multiply it. So it becomes 2x plus 6. Now here when you factorize it, so you will just factorize, you can say that it is the reverse of that one. Okay? Now we will, there are so many methods of factorization. So we will follow which method, or which method we will learn first. So we will factorize by taking common. Okay? We will take the just common factor. We will take the common from the algebraic expression and factorize the expression. Let's suppose, like if we have given the expression like take the previous one, that is 6x minus 12. Now I have to factorize it. So when how I'll factorize it, I just take the common among this expression. ठीक है, among these two terms, how many terms are there? First term, second term. Among these two terms, which things are common here? So let's suppose let's look at here that if I take the variable x, so in first term x is there but there is no x. ठीक है, so we can't take the x as a common, so x remain as it is. Now here let's talk about the 6 and 12. Which is the common factor of 6 and 12? Yes, the common factor of 6 and 12 is what? 2. ठीक है ना, 2 3s are 6 and 2 6 are 12, isn't it? Now is there any other common factor? Yes, 6 is also the common factor among the 6 and 12. 6 1s are 6 and 6 2s are 12. So we will take the greatest common factor, ठीक है, which is the highest common factor. ठीक है, we can also take the 2 as a common, but it will increase the one step in the question. So we will prefer to take the first highest one, which is the greatest common factor here. So we will take the 6 as a common factor. So when we take out the 6 as a common, so what left over here? Here only x left, ठीक है, and here when we take out the 6 common, so what left? 2. So it will be 2, and because there is no x, so it will be x minus 2. So that is how we will factorize. ठीक है, so let's start and do the questions from the exercise. Now look at the question here. Question number 4, factorize each. What we have given? Minus 25y minus 35. Now beta, not only we can take the variable common, not only the common factor of the coefficients we can take the common, we can also take the sign as a common. If both values have the minus sign, we can take this minus sign as a common as well, because it is present in the both terms. ठीक है, so let's start the solution. First what we have to do, we have to take out the common things among these two terms. So first we will take which is common here, 25, it is also minus 25, and here minus 35. So we are taking this minus as a common outside the bracket. Now let's talk about the variable y. Now here the y is here, but there is no y, so we can't take it as a common because this is not present in the both terms. ठीक है, now let's talk about the 25 and 35. Which is the highest common factor of 25 and 35? Yes, 5 will be the common factor of 25 and 35. 5 5 is 25 and 5 7 is 35, isn't it? Yes. So from here, if we take the common 5 as a common factor, so what left over here? ठीक है, we taken out it as a common, so 1 5 is left. 5 और क्या रह गया इस टर्म में? What left over here? Yes, this y also left, so we will write it here. Now here, as we taken out the minus sign outside the bracket as a common, so it becomes what? It becomes a plus, and this minus also becomes the plus. ठीक है, now here from 35 we express it into the product of 5 and 7 as a 5 multiplied by 7, so 5 is taken out as a common here, so what left? 7, so we will write it 7 here. So that is the answer for this part. Okay, that is how you will factorize. You will just take out the common things among the terms of the algebraic expression. Okay, let's do the other part from the same question. So let's start the solution for part D. Part D is 4m minus 6my minus 18mz. Now first we will see that which things we can take the common. Okay, so here let's talk about the variable first. Here we have m. We will see that m is present in every term of the expression. Yes, m is here. Yes, in the second term, third term. So we can take the m as a common. So once we take it out as a m as a common, so it will be cut. Now here y and z both are the different variables, and they are not present in all three terms, so we can not take it as a common. Now let's talk about the common factors of the coefficient. Here 4, 6 and 18. G, which is the highest common factor of 4, 6 and 18? Yes, 2 is the highest common factor because all these three numbers comes in the table of 2. You can see that 2 multiplied by 2. Now here 6, 2 multiplied by 3, and 18, 2 multiplied by 9. So among these we can take this 2 as a common. So we will write here that 2m. Now what left over here? Here 2. Now this m, the variable we taken out as a common, so we will not write here. Now here minus. Now here 3 left. We will not write the 6 here. Now because we taken the 2 as a common, so 3 left over here. So 3, now n is already taken out as a common, what left? Y. So we have to write the y here. Okay? Now minus, what left over here? 9, and this variable z comes along here. So that is the answer. Now it's time for the homework, beta. In homework, what you have to do? You have to do exercise 4C, question number 2, part B only, question number 3, part B and D, and question number 4, all of the rest part left in that question, that is a factorization question. Along this homework, you have to do the CW of today's lecture, and that is all for today's lecture. Thank you so much.